It's Tuesday, everybody. Again. Imagine it does it like every week. Alright, so today I am going to cook dinner. Tom's going to be late. He's got to go look at my daughter-in-law's mom's air conditioner. It's not working right. That's not good. And then he's meeting up with another guy. He's going to do a side job. So my aunt, she's like my only living aunt left. She has been posting things on my Facebook. And she told me last night that if she could, she's sending me stuff that if she could still cook, she would do. So I told her, I says, well, maybe one of these days you'll send me something that I'll really want to check out, and I'll make it in honor of you and send her the video. Because she's really proud of me and my sister for starting our own channels. So, this is for my Aunt Nancy. It is, let me tell you what it's called. Cheddar cheese bread, which I've never made. But this is in honor of my Aunt Nancy. And so, we're going to make it. We're going to make sure it's really good. And Nancy, when you're watching, I know we haven't seen each other in so very long, but I do love you. Alright, so it's 2 cups of flour. And we need 4 teaspoons. Is that right? 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay. Well, I need to go back to my metal ones. I can hardly read these. I must be getting old. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I can count. It's a good thing. That's a start. A tablespoon of sugar. And I already measured this. That's exactly what's left in my little jar thingy here. And we need 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. Anytime you add garlic powder, you know it's going to be good. That's all there is to it. Boy, oh boy. I think that's 1/4. This actually doesn't have a 1/2 teaspoon. Wow. Unbelievable. It's one I got at the dollar store. Must be they don't believe in a 1/2 teaspoon. Alright, so 1/2 teaspoon. Then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. The garlic smells really good, by the way. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to stir that together. It says not to overmix it. That's why I didn't do it in my KitchenAid today, so we won't do it in there. Oh, you guys, that smells so good. Alright, and then we need 1.5 cups of grated cheddar cheese. Which, of course, I love cheese. You know I got cheese, right? This is actually the cheese that I grate up myself from the blocks. And with that new KitchenAid thing I have over there, my sister's, she got me, the way that cheese goes really fast, like, and it's done. And then you want to mix this together. I'm pretty excited about this, actually. She showed me a blooming onion too, but I don't have an onion big enough to do that. So, yeah. And then in another bowl, you want to take a cup of milk. So a cup of milk. And excuse me, 1 egg, and 2 tablespoons of butter. I swear, you guys, I fill this thing back up all the time, and I cannot believe how fast, you know, just with cooking every day, how fast we actually go through butter. You know, like, it's like it's going out of style. Unbelievable. Alrighty. So that's that. I know normally I have everything measured up in a bowl. I want to show her that I'm actually working for this. Alright, and then we're going to whisk that all together. You know, until I was like looking at her Facebook today and whatever, we don't realize how fast our family ages. You know, because my dad died back in 2009. And that's his baby sister. And so, you know, you picture my dad died in his 70s, so, you know, she's the baby. She's, you know, she's still young. But we tend to forget, you guys, that hold on to our families because, you know, they get up there before you even know it. Then it says to mix it together, which we're going to do right now. I think we're all guilty of that, though. We don't spend enough time with our families. We always figure we have tons of time for everything, you know? And sometimes we don't. I mean, God only put us on here for a certain amount of days. And I guess we should make the best of those days, right? Whether it's family, work, friends, cooking, traveling, whatever it is that your heart sings to do, we should do it, you know, and try to live the best lives that we can. Always. I mean, there's some certain rules we have to follow and do, obviously. But our life is up to us what we do with it. Alrighty. That garlic in it makes it smell so good. Then you're going to grease up your bread pan. And it says spoon it in. I don't know what spooning and dropping it in there makes a difference, but maybe it does. I don't know. Here we'll do half with spoon, half dropping it. See what side of the bread turns out the best, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Oops. Let me get my little squeezy thing here. And after I get this in the oven, then I'll come back and do dinner. It's going to be another easy dinner because it's going to be a lot of my canned stuff. Because today I got up really early and I started my tomato sauce, and I did up a bunch of hamburger mixed with turkey burger that I had gifted to me, and got that all packaged up. So those are 2 hints on what dinner might be. Was it enough? Probably not. Alright, so now there it is. Beautiful, huh? And it bakes for 45 to 50 minutes. So I will put this in the oven, and I'll be back and show you how it turned out. And then I'll be back before that and start dinner. Alrighty. So there's the finished bread. Look at that cheese throughout it. Doesn't that look yummy? And actually, if you've ever been to Red Lobster, it smells like their rolls. Oh, it smells good. So we'll see tonight when Tom gets home He gets to eat the goulash and the bread. We'll see how he thinks about it. You guys have a very blessed day and be a blessing to someone.